Facebook, and is there a way I could leverage it? You have to ask yourself, is being on page 1 of Google important for you? And if the answer is yes for your product or your service, then the next question becomes, could I utilize Facebook in any way to help me acquire that goal? And we'll go through some specific examples of how that looks like. So, because there's so much buzz about it and we've been talking a lot about it, what's keeping everybody from doing this? The number one reason why people don't jump to social media or Facebook or any of these other networks is because of lack of knowledge. So again, thank you everybody for joining us on the webinar today, because you guys are taking the first steps to learning and educating yourselves and your staff of how, specifically in this webinar, how Facebook could be monetized. Before we really dive into Facebook, just keep in mind that there are other social portals or social networks out there. Just to name a few, you could say sort of the big three would be LinkedIn, Facebook, and MySpace. And of course, for I believe majority of the people here are from the UK market. There's other social networks out there like Bebo and Orkut that are also being used as well. The main difference, if you really want to try to understand where do I need to be, because you have to look at your target audience. If my target audience is all hanging around something called MySpace, why am I trying to promote myself on Facebook or LinkedIn or vice versa? So it's really just to kind of clarify or differentiate the three social networks you're seeing on the screen here. You could think of LinkedIn as being more the professional B2B business. So if you want to target business owners or vice presidents in the, or engineers or people that have a company size over 100,000 employees, that's really where LinkedIn, works really well. It's that more of that B2B model. If you're in the entertainment industry, the music industry, that's really where MySpace comes in handy. And Facebook is sort of slapped out of the middle. It's a little bit of the B2B market, and it's a little bit of the B2C, and it really encompasses both. So that's kind of a very high-level overview of how you could picture this big three social networks. And of course, I mean, like I said, there are other ones out there. High Five is another one. Names is another one. But again, you have to really determine where your target audience is, and this presentation is going to primarily be focused on Facebook. So the first question to ask yourself is Facebook right for your business? The easiest answer, and I mean the easiest way any business owner could look at this scenario and say, well, is there a point of me